Hey Arizona, just because weed is legal now doesn't mean your criminal record is clear. You need to visit azexpunge.org today. The Reclaim Your Future campaign can expunge your record for free. Go to azexpunge.org now. Hey Arizona, just because weed is legal now doesn't mean your criminal record is clear. You need to visit azexpunge.org today. The Reclaim Your Future campaign can expunge your record for free. Go to azexpunge.org now. Hey Arizona, just because weed is legal now doesn't mean your criminal record is clear. You need to visit azexpunge.org today. The Reclaim Your Future campaign can expunge your record for free. Go to azexpunge.org now. Hey Arizona, just because weed is legal now doesn't mean your criminal record is clear. You need to visit azexpunge.org today. The Reclaim Your Future campaign can expunge your record for free. Go to azexpunge.org now.
Disclaimer. This video, like all videos featured on this channel, is definitely intended for mature audiences. This video is likely to contain profane language. Content is inappropriate for minors. Video is not for kids.
Welcome to the Dr. Greenthumb Show. Lord of mercy. How you doing?
Yes. Much love to all of you. We're live on the Dr. Greenthumb Show on Twitch, YouTube, Discord, the home site, www.brealtvcontest.tv. We are short-staffed today. Half the crew is not here. Sandog, Trace, and who else? I'm missing there. I think it's just Send and Trace. But on the table, it's a legend table right now. We got Psycho Leezy in the building.
No doubt. Salute. Cheers to everybody.
That's right. We have the Treehouse crew, Bolton Blombo, Bra Bra, and the Dominator.
Yo, we're also missing Steph Tone. He's not here today.
The Strong is not here. That's right.
But next week when Sendog's here, I'm going to have some words with him for being gone.
Yeah. Steph Tone hopefully should be back Friday. We also have at the table Son Doobie, the illustrious one.
I always love being here with you guys. Word up, man. I miss Sin. I thought he was going to be here today, but I guess he's no show today. Next time.
Yes.
Yeah. And Trace. I love Trace and Steph and everybody.
Yeah, the first baseman is not here today. You know what I'm saying? We got Lesto on first base today.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it.
Man, a whole lot of stuff was popping yesterday. Some of it I don't even know if I want to talk about because
yeah, you do, B.
Oh my God,
you gotta fill me in. I don't know.
All I know, man, is I seen man, some things, like I said, man,
the internet is
on fire.
Is on fire right
Yeah.
now in many different areas. It's like a forest fire. You know what I mean? There's so many fires to put out. I mean, last night I heard two of my friends go at it. You know what I'm saying? Or at least I don't know if it was live last night. I don't think it was live. What I saw was a rebroadcast of our of Tony and Frost kind of going at each other, and I was like, damn.
Did you see the whole thing, or would you just see a little bit? Or?
I saw a lot of it.
Okay.
And I was like, damn. Because that I'm friends with both of them, and to see that it was kind of tough.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I mean, I don't know if anybody's seen it, but it's.
I mean, what's going on?
Well, they're having an argument of
old beef.
It's not necessarily old beef, but I mean, I guess it's a beef now.
Yeah. It was something.
It's based off of someone that Tony had on his show, and Frost was like, telling him, hey,
he didn't agree.
Get that person off the show,
Yeah.
and he did. But then where it went after that, I'm sort of unclear. But like there was, a thing behind that, and then it turned into a bunch of other shit. But I just hope they work it out.
Yeah, me too, man.
Because Latinos need to be getting down with each other and not going at each other, not for anything. Because as it is, as Latinos in hip hop music, we rarely get the look we should have.
Yeah,
they're very reluctant. They've been since day one to give us the look. We've sort of had to earn our way and carve our way through it,
and prove
that we have the talent and we have all the goods and stuff
Always.
like that. And
Yeah.
it's still, even though we've proved this, we've opened the doors for others, they still ain't gonna give us everything. So like when we're going at each other, it goes in contrary to where we need to be going together.
True.
You know what I mean?
Like
So
how you said that, B. Word up, positive.
I hope my brothers work it out. They're both 50-something. There should not be any fucking
No,
beefs happening.
man.
Come on, we need each other.
We need each other.
We-
Thank
yes,
you, Les.
we
Word
need
up.
each other more than we don't need each
Yeah.
other.
Thank
Hell
you,
yeah.
B, for saying
You know what
that.
I'm saying? And you know, so again, I hope they get over whatever the hell it is that it is. I don't know the full thing because like the one thing about the internet is you're never going to hear the full complete story.
True.
You're going to hear one side and you're going to hear another side. But it was crazy. They both got on a phone call yesterday it
Live?
wasn't yesterday, but it was during Tony's show, and they, you know, start having words, and it's like, whoa.
I was flabbergasted, man, to say the least.
I did not know it would go there.
Man,
That being said, it was broadcast gold.
Woo!
But you know, as a people, and we're trying to get down with each other, yeah, that it works against that. So again, man, you know, it's no disrespect to either of my brothers, you know, but hopefully they work it out. Because again, we need to be rolling together than to be, you know, taking jabs at each other and then, you know, arguing
Thank
on
you.
a public platform.
Thank you, B. Yeah.
It was pretty crazy though. Gotta tell you. Gotta tell you, it was pretty fucking crazy, man. But again, hopefully cooler heads prevail and they get over the shizzle. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Please. Keep it positive. Always.
Man, I'm still kind of blown away about the Run DMC Kings of Queens from Kings documentary, right? I think that's what it's called.
Yep.
So dope, man. Like hearing their story, because I could relate to a lot of it. The things that we go through as groups,
Yeah.
like coming up, they done it before us.
Oh, they're the best.
No. That's not. Of course, we know they're the best, and it's Run DMC. Like they are the pioneers. Like for real. You and I are not here unless they
Or-
pioneered the game the
Yeah.
way that they did.
Oh,
they put the battery in our backs, like, yo, boom.
Not just the battery. That's the important part. It is the battery because
Yeah.
they showed us a different angle, right? And we all wanted to be like, oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
we got, okay, now, damn, they did it. Like,
Yeah.
I
Peter
wanna
Piper
do
picked
this,
Pep-
right?
Yeah.
But their successes were the first in the field. Everything they did were the first in the field. So it was basically they were pioneering this road for all of us to get on.
That's correct.
And like,
You're right.
and what's crazy is that they went through everything that every single band or group went through coming after them,
Yeah.
right? Like if you had a successful group, and anybody could tell you this, and anybody who says different is full of shit because it's very small margin of difference, but every successful group, like on that level of Run DMC that came after them, faced the same troubles. You know what I mean? Or troubles of a different kind, but you with success there are troubles,
Yeah.
and you have to sort of figure out how to navigate through that and put out those fires. Like if you got it's a group of two guys and one, you know, at first you're on the same page and then one guy goes off the pages and is now doing his own page, and
Yeah.
you know it creates a tension and a conflict. Like, hey, you're doing your own shit, we're supposed to be doing this here,
Word.
like right here, and be focused here. Or one guy might love the fame and the other guy might hate it. He just
Word.
loves to make music, which was, you know, a lot of the case with Run DMC is that D didn't like being famous, you know, because he was sort of like insecure about that. He loved making the art, but he didn't want to necessarily be out there,
Yeah.
you know, and he had to learn to be out there and learn to love it.
And Russell didn't even want him in the group.
Yeah, he didn't know.
remember?
He
That was
didn't
the
know. He
documentary. Yeah,
he
I
didn't
like
know
that.
how dope he was until the
Yeah.
one song,
Yeah.
and he convinced everybody that he's actually a powerhouse. And sometimes it's like that in every group. Like some
Yeah.
guys just don't know their voice till later,
Yeah.
and it's crazy. If we would have heard their story like years before, people would sort of know how to navigate through this shit a little bit easier, you know, in dealing with each other in terms of the group dynamic. Because when you're a solo artist, you don't got to deal with all that. What you're dealing with is like whatever problems you might have with the label or management or your agents. It's a very simple structure because it's only you making the decisions. When you're in a group of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9,
Yeah, I mean,
like Wu-Tang,
Yeah.
everybody got a voice.
Right.
And if those voices ain't on the same page, or one of those voices is disgruntled or feels like they not getting it, I mean, like, there's a list of groups going through this shit right now today.
Word,
Like,
word
straight up.
And
this is to say that, you know, like, you know, they showed us how to do this, right? And they went through all the things that we also went through. That's why it was so relatable. When I watched their story, it was like they didn't know how to deal with it because it was like it was new to them.
Brand new.
They were carving out the lane for the rest of us. So again, I say a lot of us that came after Run DMC, I'm not fuck a lot of us, all of us that came after Run DMC only got on because of the template that they showed.
Yep.
well,
You know what I mean? Like their template worked better than anyone's at the time. And sure, groups came out after them and maybe did slightly better and in terms of record sales and success, but realistically the success they were having didn't exist yet.
Not only that, but because of Run DMC, other labels now wanted to sign rap groups and mess with rap.
They
now.
saw how valid they
like,
were.
Oh,
Yes.
we can make some money, so let's start fucking with this rap shit.
word,
A lot of us reaped the benefits.
So they opened that door up.
Yeah,
that's
the
right.
labels.
Yeah.
a lot of us reap the benefits of their successes because they showed that there's talent on the streets in this rap shit, like for real.
Yeah.
Not that the generation before them weren't talented. They were masters. You know what I mean? It's just that they were doing it in a different way
Underground.
that didn't necessarily catch the way that Run DMC caught everyone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they didn't just have underground hip hop following. They also eventually achieved crossover and mainstream following, and even to a degree, some pop following.
Yeah.
Obviously, when you get to that level, there's a disconnect in your original core audience and stuff like that. But, you know, at the most, they may not buy whatever pop records that you might make or have made, but they'll come back to some hip hop shit. And that was the proof was with when Pete Rock did Down with the King. Everybody came back to Run DMC right then.
I just remember Rick Rubin producing Raising Hell for Run DMC, and I remember Times Square when they had the Raising Hell advertisement, and it looked so dope because it was either purple or orange, and man, they had the Bubble Goose. Remember Les?
Oh yeah,
man,
yeah.
and they had the B-boy hats, the Stetson hat, and you know when growing up, you see this in the streets, and then you see them. They make it in the media that all you know is television and radio. Man, you're just so proud of them, man. You just want to just follow those footprints,
Hey,
you know, those steps.
What's really significant aside from the music, because the music is the most significant, and the way they got down, their back and forth, their whole style was just dope.
Yeah.
But the dynamic of what they look like, Jam Master Jay, we should all be thanking Jam Master Jay
Man.
too, rest in peace.
Thank you.
Because he's the one who brought the look.
The
to
hood
them.
look. This is how we was dressing in the hood, so he just brought it to the mainstream.
Yeah, and so the style that we rock in hip hop is basically like, you know, Jam Master Jay is Adam.
Yeah.
Jam Master Jay is Adam. You know what I mean? Like we're all birthed
But you
from
know,
his
he was
initial
the architect.
he's the architect really, because all the
yeah.
rappers before them was trying to look like funk stars, you know, like Parliament Funkadelic and Rick James and things like
Jay
that.
would put it B-boy.
But you know what's even crazier? Like me being a DJ from day one, like Jam Master Jay was like the #1 star of Run DMC.
Yes.
Yeah,
Like,
he was the
he was the
point,
main
Yes.
dude. Like
He was the glue.
yeah,
Yeah.
Run DMC
Jay.
was after him. Like he was the top Jam Master Jay. You would go to see.
Thank you, Les, man. You're the
And,
best,
like,
man, for
you know what I'm
saying that.
saying?
Word
Well,
up,
you know
man.
what was cool is because they made a big deal out of him, and that was the shit.
Yeah,
Like,
they had to.
Hip hop artists don't do that anymore with their DJs. They don't make a big deal or make a song about their DJ.
Thank
Where
you.
Run DMC
Thank you.
straight up made a song about Jam Master Jay and how dope he was.
Word.
And we all felt the same way. Like, yes, this motherfucker right here.
And that's why after he passed, there was no more Run DMC. You know, like.
Yeah, I mean, Joe, you know, Run didn't want to do it without Jay. Like, because who you going to get back there that anybody's going to accept?
No one. Jay was amazing.
You could get a legendary DJ, but he's not Jam Master Jay.
Yeah.
And even though there are better DJs than Jay, and that's no disrespect to Jam Master Jay, there are highly skilled, badass DJs. The thing is that Jam Master Jay was such an important piece to Run DMC.
He was famous for he had the headphones was turned upside down, and he had one like this, and he would do run, rip, run, rip, run. And it would,
live with vinyls too. This was not Serato.
He was rocking with vinyls, getting all that off.
And the other one was Jay are the letters of his name. And when he would cut that up, man, forget it, B. You know how it is, man. Forget it.
Well, he was the first DJ, you know, like to a lot of us here on the West Coast that like was different than the DJs before him.
Oh, yeah.
And so we were all like, oh, hell yeah, we're all about Jam Master Jay. He's doing some different shit. And then you start hearing about Houdini's DJ. And then So-and-so's DJ. Yeah, Grandmaster D was dope
the
too.
green-eyed.
You start, like, once Run DMC makes a song about Jam Master Jay, everybody's bragging about their DJ.
Hell yeah. Word.
And, you know, because that's how important DJs were to culture.
The DJ was practically the band.
He was the band.
That's the band.
Not practically,
so
he was
when
the
you're
band.
shouting out the DJ, that's the band. That's the music.
Word, guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, word.
It's crazy how many dudes that Jay inspired to become DJs.
I'm one of them for sure.
Yeah.
Man. Like,
Me too, man.
Because you either wanted to be a rapper or you wanted to be a DJ. And most people wanted to be rappers, but like when Jay came out there flexing and cutting and doing all this crazy
the gold chain.
Yeah. Other people were like, well, maybe I can't rap, but you know what? I want to do what Jam Master Jay does. That's, you know, he's responsible for a lot of DJs out there.
He took it. He made the DJ look so good, man. He was the first one with the Dookie and the Rolex and the Adidas ring or the Run DMC ring, and yeah, man. With the way he used to
the velours,
the Dapper Dan, everything. Jay just had it right.
Yeah, Jay had
Sherlin, everything. You
Jay
know,
had style.
Whatever. Yeah,
Jay had
remember
style.
those pictures? Yeah.
And that was all, you know, that style was really like New York drug dealer style.
Yeah.
That's how the drug dealers was dressing.
That's who he was
right.
tapped
That's
in
who he
with.
was rolling with back in the
Queens, East New
drug
York, all that.
dealers,
Yeah,
chains,
yeah.
the
Word.
fat leathers, you know. Like,
Because for a minute, Hollis was drug infested down there.
Yeah.
New York, period.
Yeah, New York, period. But in Queens specifically, for a time, Hollis was pretty.
Yeah, Hollis was
busy.
dangerous.
Busy, word.
Yeah, well, you know, they got out and they showed the world what hip hop music was capable of, what they were capable of, and opened it up for all of us. So, flowers to Run DMC always.
Oh yeah, man.
I would say, you know, a lot of people like to say that Bambaataa was the godfather of hip hop, but really, you know, I would say Run DMC are the godfathers of hip hop, right?
Wow.
Would you say?
No doubt.
Wow.
I mean,
Kings of hip hop.
Bambaataa played a big part, but Run DMC just took it to the next level.
Yeah.
They took it global.
Yeah, and they took it to the rapping and DJing and all that. Where Bambaataa wasn't, you know, he brought the dancing into hip hop.
He brought a movement, but Run DMC tore it open for everybody.
Yeah, of course.
So
I just remember them being like big, almost like Michael Jackson, almost, man. Run DMC was up there, and before the internet, you know, what came with TV and radio just hit differently with us, and yeah, it made us diehards. You know what I'm saying?
there are the forefathers of hip hop, and then there are the godfathers of hip hop.
I like that. Big.
The
Thank
forefathers are the one before the godfathers, obviously.
Oh yeah. I like how DMC always gives props though to like the Treacherous Three.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like
Because that's
Cold Crush.
Crush,
that's what-
always.
that's-
all that.
Fantastic Five.
Because
you know.
those were the groups that inspired them.
Yeah, and yeah, really.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean? They
true.
were inspired by those groups, but they wanted to flip a different style.
Yeah.
Just like we were inspired by Run DMC, but we weren't going to go flip their style.
Yeah, we had to do our own thing.
Yeah, I mean, we were like seriously influenced by Public Enemy, but we weren't going to go snatch their style up and flip it the same. You know what I mean?
When Public came out, that I think their first single was My 98 Oldsmobile.
Was it? I thought it was Public Enemy #1.
Or could have been. If I'm not mistaken.
It's one of those two.
That my Oldsmobile, my 98 Oldsmobile,
Yeah,
I just remember that, and maybe Public Enemy was on the B side or something.
Yeah,
and,
I think Public Enemy was on the B
But
side.
I just remember you playing that at Muggs's house, and me and you would just take
Probably
turns.
Muggs playing it at Muggs'
Yeah,
house.
you know what I'm saying. But I just remember pulling out the vinyl. B was there, on the.
I was there, but that's Muggs' house. Nobody plays shit at Muggs' house but Muggs.
Right.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's it. Yeah, leave it at
He
that.
He put me on to Public Enemy. He put me on to a lot of the shit because, I mean, he's from Queens, from East Coast.
Yeah.
Like, he would bring back shit and play it for me, Sen and Doobie and the rest of us. Like, if K-Day wasn't playing it or record stores didn't have it, we at least got to hear it through when Muggs would go back, visit family, and then come back to L.A. You know?
I remember back in the days, Chuck D, Flavor, and Dr. Dre, all of them, they had a radio station, college radio, and they used to play the Public Enemy #1, the demo version.
Yeah.
It didn't have drums. It just had the James Brown loop, the wah, and it was just the drum, like the loop. There was just, and they took it to Def Jam. That shit became a monster. Like,
it was crazy that they were actually playing when they had that radio station. Chuck was playing Run DMC's first single on that station.
oh hell yeah.
Like it showed, like in that documentary, it talks about it. Like, they were a big deal to all of us, man. Even even Public Enemy.
Oh, yeah. I remember I used to tell Rob Swift back in the days when I first started like grabbing the mic and spitting. I was like, yo, I don't like my voice, B. My voice ain't deep like Chuck D, B. I need that bass, And that's how Chuck D had every rapper like you.
He had
come with that power.
Yeah, and then all his vocals were power, son. For real. You could sample any line in Chuck D
Power
shit.
punch.
Yeah, I just like the consciousness that he was bringing with the music. When you're talking about Patrice Labamba, or he'll talk about Louis Farrakhan, or talk about Dr. Fulani. He talk about a lot of activists, man, that were just a lot of people were oblivious to that. They just had a lot of good points, but they were indirectly, making better the quality of life for us, man, and we didn't even see that.
And I'll tell you what, not for nothing, Chuck's style was just dope. It was different than everybody's
flow,
shit.
everything was crazy.
Yeah.
It wasn't corny or nothing. It was
crazy dynamic.
Yeah.
Yeah, amazing. I mean, the stuff that he would say to just just to grab your attention, and then when he got your attention, he would just get his message across. Was phenomenal.
Oh yeah. To me, one of the most unique flows in hip hop, Chuck's flow and voice. Like, cause he doesn't rhyme in anybody else's rhyme pattern. It's all his shit. Like a lot of us borrow from each other, like certain bits, right? And we'll flip it and make it our own. Where Chuck does Chuck, just like KRS-One does KRS-One.
Yeah.
Like, you don't hear KRS-One doing anyone's shit but his own shit. Like if anything, everybody doing KRS-One shit.
Word.
Like one thing I learned from Chuck D rapping was always like when he made that entrance, it was like something. That entrance, 2 words, the first words gotta be like,
Well, he reminded me, like, late night when you watch news, like the reporters, like the good ones, he reminds me like that, like a hip hop reporter letting people know, yo, this is what's going on in the streets, and we gotta do better. So I like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I like that. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Props.
Yeah, big props to Chuck D.
Chuck
Whole
D,
Public Enemy,
Flav,
Security of the First World,
S1Ws.
Terminator X, FOI, everything. Word up.
Professor Griff. That's my dude. That's my dude. Don't
Word, you can't forget the Professor, man. I just remember when they came out, it was just
that's
so
Chuck's
cool.
brother.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's Chuck's
Who?
brother. Professor Griff.
No, he's not Chuck's brother.
No?
No.
No, I didn't know that.
I thought it was.
I thought it was. Okay.
No, definitely
They're not related at all?
Not at all.
Oh, I thought they were. But
No.
shout out
They've
Professor
known
Griggs.
they've known each other forever, but they're definitely not related. What was that?
Not blood brothers, but they brothers.
Brothers of a different kind, yes. Salute to DJ Vlad. He went on Drink Champs and he shouted out Cypress Hill and myself, man. And he's been a Cypress Hill supporter for a very long time and always sort of championed our group from day one. So much love to Vlad. I know that a lot of people look at him a certain way and he's controversial.
They've been shooting it down.
Yeah.
A lot of people like they're not rocking with it.
Yeah, sometimes they don't rock with him, but much love to Vlad, man, because I can't say nothing bad about dude. He's never put me in a twist like others have claimed him to do. He's never put me in that same twist, and he's always given love. So I give you love right back, my bro.
Big shout out, man. He gave Funk Dubious a shout out, so I got to give him props for that, man.
Yeah.
What up?
Shout out Vlad for not giving me a shout out.
There you go.
There you go.
Why has he put you in a twist before?
Nah, that's my dude too. We all from New York, so I know him since back then. So,
Yeah.
But now
He's been doing this a long time, yeah.
Yeah, to see him now walking around with a bodyguard and all that, it's like I look at him and I just laugh like, yo, this nigga's funny.
It's because some of the stuff, what I mean, doing what we do is different than what he does. You know what I mean? Like, no one leaves here being like, oh man, they set me up for that question right there, and it sounds kind of funny, or we don't edit like to fish hook people and shit and be like putting extra sauce on some shit, right? And sometimes they feel like he does that, right? So, and a lot of guys have gotten in a twist because of that, so they're a little bit salty with dude, you know what I mean? But I can't say that he's ever done that to me, so
Okay.
He's always ever just shown me love, so like love right back at you, my dude. Today's National Absinthe Day. Have you ever tried absinthe, Les?
What is it?
It's a liquor that they have in Europe. It's a green liquor like this here, or this is it right here. And if you take too much of it, supposedly, you black out and you don't know what the hell you did the night before. And most people are going to tell you that you freaked out, took your clothes off, and ran down the street butt naked.
And chances are you're going to be absent.
Absent from the absinthe.
The next day.
Yeah. I'm surprised they never told you about this in Europe. You've never heard of it?
Never.
How about you, Doobie?
You know what? I was close at trying it one time. They offered it, but I'm not into. I seen it because I wanted to do it. I seen it in the movies. People do it in the movies, and I just wanted to try something different. But I backed out at the end. That's it.
We come with writers for the group. And that's what they bring us. They're not bringing us nothing else.
Right.
So it's like
you can request it. So.
Some fans brought us some absinthe one time because we were talking about it and we were curious about it. But then, our bus driver told us a story because he was a young bus driver, he was around our age. So he was relatively young for tour bus drivers and all that, right? So he snapped right in with us. And we were talking about absinthe. We had been talking about absinthe every goddamn tour that we came on because we kept hearing about it, that it could possibly make you hallucinate and all this. We heard so many stupid stories, right? And he was like, oh, well, he's got a German accent. And I'm not going to go into, trying to sound like him because I'll butcher it. But he was saying, oh, you want to try absinthe? Well, one time I did the absinthe. I was at a party, me and my wife with our friends. And, they broke out the absinthe and I drank this much. And my wife told me the next day that, I took off all my clothes like I was overheating. And then I ran out of the party butt naked on into the street and passed out somewhere where they picked me up.
Hey, that's dope.
That was the absinthe story he gave us.
I mean, one thing about the Europeans.
Look at the king of spirits.
The king of it, I guess it is if it'll put you out.
The officer of spirits. Look at that. King of spirits. That's crazy.
One thing about the Europeans, man, they exaggerate a lot. So I don't listen to them too much because it's too strong. Everything is too strong for them. Like I poured Jameson for some of these cats out there and watched them fall and drop on their I'm like,
Right.
yo,
Well, no, I hear you on that, Les. I hear you on that.
pass out.
Sometimes they be putting a lot on it. I agree with you there.
With the
but
weed too.
I agree with you there, but he wasn't the only one that told us this story, and it wasn't all Europeans that told us what absinthe does. Like to make you overheat, you're peeling off your clothes, you run out of
that shit.
Right,
That shit
right.
looks like rubbing alcohol. I could put that on my chest or some shit.
I would say this: if you
Grow
drunk,
some hairs.
if you drunk a little bit, it's not gonna do any of that to you. You're just gonna, feel buzzed or whatever. But if you overdo it, yeah, it could possibly. I mean, a lot of alcohol does that to you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if alcohol makes you hallucinate. I don't even know if absinthe.
That's what
does.
I'm saying. They exaggerate a lot.
Right.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that they exaggerate. I mean, look, they call us monsters for smoking pure joints.
They think you're crazy.
They think we're crazy.
Crazy. Oh my God.
But yeah, if I come across some absinthe, I'll bring it over. We're not going to drink too much to where we're going to be peeling our clothes off, though. We
gotta see if we can mix it with something to give it that, maybe a little easier kick. Raw dog.
I don't know how they do it. Usually when you see them pour it, it's by itself, a green liquid. And, people just drink it like that, apparently.
Pulse.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
Someone said it's not alcohol. Eskimo says it's not alcohol. So what is it if it's not alcohol? What is absinthe, Beery? Beery, what is absinthe?
It is alcohol. It's a flavored spirit derived from several plants, including flowers and leaves.
Yeah, fermented.
Of our, what is this? Artemisia.
That bottle looks crazy.
Together with green, sweet fennel, and other medicinal culinary herbs.
Ooh.
As a highly alcoholic spirit.
Sounds delicious.
A highly alcoholic spirit.
45 to 74% alcohol.
Oh, there you go. That's pretty good.
It says it's 90 to 148 proof in the U.S.
Oof.
Oh yeah.
148.
140.
You'll be taking your shirt off for sure.
Yeah. That's like 151.
Bro.
That's like right there.
B, what the fuck?
You could light a cocktail with that shit.
Yeah, you definitely gotta chase that with something.
Yeah, you got to chase that.
Water or something.
Burn up your belly, son.
Thank you, man. What the?
Should call it, I'm going to come out with an absinthe line called Burn Belly. You know what I'm saying? When it hits that belly, it's be burning. Burn it, Chief. It's also National Cheese Doodle Day and Multiple Personality Day.
I used to kill some cheese doodles back in the days.
Yeah.
But, I got tired of the orange fingers and
Yeah,
tips.
you got to have gloves.
Yeah.
You got to
Or chopsticks.
The way we eat burgers or chopsticks is good too. That's a good, it's a doobie.
Japanese style.
Yeah.
Now you don't get dirty at all.
Yeah, you don't touch it. Cheese doodles.
Do you guys like crunchy or puffy?
I'll do both, but I like puffy better.
I used to do crunchy.
Ooh, that looks good right there. Yeah. I mean,
How
yeah.
about cheese curds, Bolton? You get down with the cheese
Oh, yeah,
curds.
the cheese curds are the best.
Yeah, those are good with gravy, right? Like poutine.
Oh,
I would never
man,
put
dude.
gravy on them, just plain.
You just put, I believe in
Heard
Canada, they put gravy on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's up in Canada.
Poutine.
Minnesota is
Wait.
mayonnaise.
What do you got? Something against gravy? Is that what it is?
No, I love gravy. I just never had it too much, I guess.
The closest we come to that is if you go to this place called The Hat. They got wet fries, which is fries with gravy on them, and
man.
they are delicious.
Yeah.
Here, I'll show you a Minnesota sandwich with gravy here. So in Southwest Minnesota, this is called a beef commercial.
Ooh,
Oh, that's me.
That
And
don't
it's
look
like
bad
it's
at
like
all.
soft white bread, and then you have shredded beef, and then you have a big slab of mashed potatoes. And you have gravy all over it, another slice of bread.
got some of them there taters.
It's really good. Every restaurant in like southwestern Minnesota serves this, a beef commercial.
I would do that.
That looks
looks
good.
like a mess.
It
Oh, yeah,
does
it's
look
good.
like a mess. You ain't wrong on that. But I'd eat this with, obviously, you eat this with the fork. There's no way.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I would do it with a little Tabasco. That's just me, I know.
Some people sprinkle corn on it or
No.
anything like that.
No.
Corn, okay.
Minnesota.
I don't want no corn on that. I'll take it just like that. All right, Bolton, your next mission is to bring us one.
Sweet corn.
You don't want me making that.
No, we don't want you making it. When your mom comes in town, we want her to make it.
She probably refused to make it because she always said, "Oh, that looks disgusting." She would always say that.
So that's not a meal that she would have made you, Bolton, right?
No.
You would have had to have gone out to one of the restaurants in Minnesota
Yeah, for sure.
to have this, yeah?
Like my dad would always order it, and my mom would be like, "Why are you ordering that? Like it looks nasty."
It does.
Let's go to Charlie's.
It looks nasty, but it probably delicious. Man from California is considering suing the Venetian Resort in Las Vegas after he was stung by the balls or in the nuts by a scorpion in his sleep. There was a scorpion in the hotel room.
That's no joke.
In his bed, and it bit him in the nuts while he was asleep, man.
Wow.
How much money you think he's gonna get?
I don't know, but I know his balls are swollen.
Yeah. Someone said that was just him, like
Yo!
that was just him fronting, because he got an STD and he had to blame it on the hotel. But look, he found that this is where he found the scorpion.
Oh, man.
That little motherfucker.
Oh, man. But that's why I check my bed. If I got a show somewhere, I always check my hotel room for, creepy crawlers or anything like that. And you never know, because I remember one time Palm Springs, I had a spider in the Hard Rock Cafe. And
But shit,
Bit your
the
balls?
spider ain't a scorpion, bro.
no, okay. All right.
Look at that.
Look at that. Wow.
It's not a big scorpion, but it's enough to make your nuts swell if it bit you in the balls.
Oh, man.
My balls hurt.
Basketballs.
And I think he woke up to that. Like, probably because he was asleep, he didn't feel it initially. He probably felt some sort of sting, but stood awake. And it wasn't until he woke up and realized, my balls are swole. Why is this scorpion hooked onto my
Is
ball?
it poisonous, the scorpion?
Yeah, they have poison, yeah.
But
It ain't going to kill him.
I'm going to kill you, right?
It would kill another insect.
Can you still have sex? I mean, in the balls?
Probably not for a week, I would say, at least.
Tell her, lick the balls.
Yeah, the guy's saying it felt like sharp glass or a knife. It felt like somebody was stabbing me in my private area.
Oh.
Man, can you imagine that, bro?
How do you, what does the doctor give you to
Bro.
deal with that?
Hey,
Painkillers.
Does he got to give you a shot or does he got to give you morphine? What the hell is he giving you?
Antibiotics, probably, and some painkillers.
I mean, yeah, probably.
they should put
Damn.
you in a cup.
What hotel was it? The Venetian? What no
Yes.
good bastard brought in a scorpion? And you know what I mean? Like, they're going to get sued, like, heavily right now, unless they try to allege that he brought the scorpion in.
Never know. Could have came in your suitcase.
Okay, so this
In
happened
his
back
suitcase.
this happened back in December, and he's suing right now, and he's still saying months later he's still experiencing symptoms.
Oh,
Don't get stung in the nuts
no.
by a scorpion, buddy. Don't do it.
Scorpio.
Scorpion.
And they're saying in severe cases it can cause uncontrollable muscle movement, sweating, drooling, numbness, slurred speech, or even death.
No, wear pajamas. Wear a bunch of them. Sometimes I'll wear like 3 pajamas. Yeah, and protect my skin. Hey, don't sleep naked, bro.
You're going to have to wear a cup, son.
Yeah, wear a couple, even if you got to sleep with
Are you
that.
just sweating really bad?
The tight boxes.
Well,
like,
I'm a skinny dude. You know what I'm saying? I get cold.
Well, he
so-
wasn't sleeping butt naked. He had his shorts on, and they bit through the material. It like stung him through the
Oh, all right.
material.
not good. Yeah.
We need scorpion-proof.
He probably
pajamas.
shuffled, and the scorpion thought it was being attacked, and boom, cracked the nuts, and then got crushed in the rollover.
Attack mode.
Yeah, but how
That's
how
good
did it
detail.
get in the room? Like, the Venetian ain't on the desert. You know what I mean?
But that's a possibility that he could have bought it from wherever
Right.
he came. It happened. It could creep into your bag or some shit. You don't know.
Unless someone placed one in the room, meaning to cause the Venetian some ruckus. because they're far enough away from the desert to where there shouldn't be any scorpions in any hotel rooms. You know what I mean?
Hey, get your money.
That's right.
Get your money.
Man, that's crazy. I'd be suing for a lot of money right now. 'Cause guess what? This dude's got PTSD behind that shit.
Oh,
He'll probably never sleep in another hotel room ever again based off of that. And he's gonna get money.
Yeah, I sleep with a cup on.
Yeah. I mean, even sleeping in your own bed at that point, you'd probably be pretty paranoid at first, like, oh, hell no.
man, that's crazy.
So I'm looking all over the room for any kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? That just seems crazy that a scorpion, I mean, that's the only story you ever really heard in Vegas in terms of something like that. And you've heard a lot of stories come out of Vegas.
Yeah.
But Vegas, come on, that's where the scorpions are at.
Yeah, but in the desert, not on the strip.
everywhere. They could.
They're not on the strip,
What you
dog.
think is under that strip is the desert.
Bro, you would hear this story more often if that was the case.
Right.
They try to keep all those little rodents and all that shit out of there.
Yeah, they do. Yeah,
It's impossible to keep them absolutely 100% out all the time. But
One's gonna get creepy.
But you've never heard that story. There's never been that kind of story. Oh, someone got stung by a scorpion in a hotel room on the strip. This is like new shit right here.
right.
And he got stung in the balls, no less. That's even. I mean, damn. That's insult to injury right there. Like
In the balls.
in the
The way,
ball.
the way he says it.
Yeah, no, man. You don't want to get kicked or anything in the balls. You don't want to get stung, kicked, nothing.
That's it. Yep.
Nothing. And he got it. And he said he's still going through residual shit, right?
Well,
Is it what you're saying?
Yes.
I think it's better the balls than the other piece.
Right.
At least, what do you think? Where
the
you rather
shaft,
get?
right.
Yeah.
Right. Better
Got
the balls
lucky.
than the shaft. Yeah, he got lucky.
He was
because-
unlucky but lucky at the same time.
Could have been the other tip.
and the
Oh.
gooch. Oh, he would have been done. Yeah. That's what I'm
Riz.
saying. Yeah.
That's it. Now you're letting your imagination.
Nah. Don't get freaky, man. I'm just.
I didn't
you know
say
what I'm
freaky.
saying?
That does not sound
You know
freaky.
what I'm saying?
It sounds
it could pain.
It
Hey,
sounds painful.
Yeah.
painful, bro. I mean, like up the spine, bro. That's crazy, bro. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no.
You're funny, Les. You're crazy, man. You're crazy.
A
dog.
snake bite is worse because you gotta get get the fucking venom out ASAP.
Me, I know.
Someone bites you in the ass, balls, dick. The snake bites you there, like you're assed out. Nobody's gonna.
Yeah.
No one's gonna take it.
Yo, suck the venom out.
Done. Here, suck the venom out.
I knew you were going there, but I didn't want to say nothing to you guys. I was waiting for you guys to go there already. Jeez.
Yeah, no. I'm my friend. I love you and all that, but you gonna die.
I'll be here to the end with you.
I'm gonna hold your hand till you go.
I'll call
Just
for
know,
help. I'll call for help.
just know I'm here for you.
That's all I can do. I'll call for help.
So I'm gonna call for help.
Ouch.
I can't do
Hold
nothing.
tight. Hold tight.
Ouch.
Just fight for a while.
Oh,
Oh man, yeah, no.
man.
Fuck a snake bite, man. No thanks. Any kind of the scorpion, snake, whatever, man. Nah, never. Hey, look, real quick. Before we go into what we're gonna go into next, smash that like. You know what I'm saying? Get down with us. I think we're gonna get ready to do some giveaways next week, and so stay up on game. Smash that like, subscribe, click the all notification bell. Get down with the content we be dropping. Dr. Greenthumb Show Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 Eastern on the start, and Fridays for this month. We will be starting at 5 p.m. 8 Eastern. All right, we've pushed that show, the Friday show, back a little bit because we wanted to give people more time to get home and watch from home, or people to get off work and listen to us
Word.
on the home drive. All right, so everybody that gets down with us right here, right now at this time, take note. On Fridays, 5 p.m. this month. All right, And let us know how you're getting down with that, man. Let us know if you like that later time on the Fridays. All right, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever it is, you let us know. And the mix is also going to be pushed back a little bit later, so it still goes on after this show. The mix show is after this show, so stay tuned. Get down with the get down. Remember to get your tickets to We Legalized It tour with the Far Side Souls of Mischief in Cypress Hill. And tickets just went on sale for All Time High in May for the gig in Ontario. So make sure you get up on your game and get some tickets. Come see these shows, man. You don't got the flyer for We Legalized It?
Yeah, I got it right over here.
Show both of them, man. Don't be fucking holding out.
Come on, Bolt.
Yes, these are the dates for the All Time High tour.
This is We Legalized It.
Oh,
tour
we
here.
legalized the tour. Sorry, my bad.
Hey, did you?
And
Damn,
those
that
of
Detroit show, that's going to be sick.
and those of you like saying,
shows.
well, how come it ain't here? How come you ain't coming over here? Trust, we got other things ready to come to the different areas that this tour doesn't. All right, so just be calm, stay cool. We're gonna fulfill your needs this year.
I want to see y'all in Brooklyn. That'd be dope.
Yes.
You know, Utah Hawk, he's going to be right here.
Yeah, he's gonna come make us some of his food.
Bring it.
We're gonna have him. We're gonna have him make us some food. Bye.
Drunken Burger.
The Drunken Burger.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Need one.
Why not? No,
Throw a little beer in the burger.
Ooh. Little biz in the burgers, B. Yes.
It's been done.
Sure enough. The lottery Powerball is up to $485 million.
Ooh, I'm playing.
Estimated cash value $232.4 million. The Mega Millions is at $650 million. Estimated cash value $308.6 million. We gotta play it.
Bring it.
I mean, do you know anybody that's ever won?
No, I've met people that have won like a couple thousand.
Yeah,
Five
nobody that met.
But nobody that hit the
millions
big
and-
one. No.
Yeah, and sometimes I think this shit is fake, man.
Wordless.
I don't think it's fake, but they select who they'd rather give it to. You know what I'm saying?
That could be too.
There's a little bias involved.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Maybe no, maybe a little.
I can't believe that they're trying to rock another Fire Fest.
Oh wow.
You heard of this, right?
Not really.
What?
Fill me in.
You've heard of Fire Fest?
Yes, I
Did
have.
you hear about all the controversies with
Yeah,
Fire
everyone
Fest?
got everyone got bamboozled out of their money
Yes.
for the
Oh,
ticket and
okay.
everything. and
Yeah,
their
it was a thing Ja Rule was attached to.
Not good.
Apparently, they're doing it again, and pre-sale tickets for Firefest brought over $110 million. People are going to actually try and go to this.
Hey,
Or is it different producers, different people?
No, remember the Billy guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a video of him right here.
Hey, what's up, guys? The Fire 2 presale wrapped up with applications for over $110 million worth of tickets. The next time you'll hear from me is when my partners are making their official announcement. Until then, that's a wrap.
Like, I don't get how anyone would buy tickets to the event that they're doing, knowing the type of shit they pulled before. Like,
wow.
like you got to be.
Motherfuckers was eating bologna sandwiches under intense.
Yo, they paid.
Tents, and they're supposed to be luxury tents.
Some people paid 20 G's and we got fed like little boy like lunches from elementary school type.
Yeah, Lunchables.
Lunchables, man.
Like, wow.
Yo, you know how fed I would be, bro.
This was like a jail sandwich
Yeah,
right
y'all
here.
are laughing.
They don't even got ham or turkey or bologna in there. It's just cheese, lettuce, and bread.
Would you say that's worse than a jail sandwich?
Well, this is our vegan option right here, minus the cheese.
Yeah, jail sandwich is the worst.
This is our vegetarian option. Sorry. Yeah, no. Like, I don't know why anyone would buy tickets to this, knowing how they did people last time.
Hey man, bring a camera and get ready to film your documentary.
People be forgetting. People be forgetting.
Oh,
I
man.
guess.
Bring
Forgive
some
and
food, lots of food.
Bring your food. Bring your own chef next time. Bring your own chef next time.
forget. Forgive and forget. I guess is the name of the game these days. How about comedian Nick Swartzen got his mic cut off and he was
Oh, I saw that.
escorted off stage at his own show for being
Too drunk.
really? He was loaded?
He was so loaded. He couldn't even. He just. You know. I don't drink anymore like that, but I remember when I used to, and yeah, he was loaded, man, and it was crazy, man. You didn't expect it because this is the guy who wrote Malibu's Most Wanted. So
Did he?
yeah, he wrote, it was called Suckers. The script was called
Right.
Suckers, but they switched.
So he
it
was
up.
doing stand-up?
Yeah, he was doing
Yeah,
stand up.
he's a stand-up comedian.
Okay.
But man, when you get that alcohol and the altitude in Colorado is
Also, he's in Colorado.
Because in Colorado, the mile high club. So doing alcohol all the way up there, you know how it affects your body. Man, it's just basic.
Am I assuming that there is a clip?
Yeah, I
here?
got one right here for you.
Free fun! Free fun!
Let's go. Who here knows who Norm Macdonald is? Let's go.
I mean, they
Yeah.
and turned off the spotlight. Dude, they turned off his mic. This is wild. Now they turned off his mic.
Oh, I feel
This
bad.
is wild.
That's hot.
Oh my God.
Then some guy's gonna be walking on stage to walk him out.
Does he not know his mic's off? Wow.
Back to the bar.
Back to the bar, yeah. That's it.
I mean, I couldn't tell if he was drunk right there. He didn't say it. There wasn't enough said to even know. Is this another one?
I'll rally this. Watch this show.
Okay.
I think they
Here we go. Jason Statham as a beekeeper. I swear to God, it'll be fucking amazing. I love you, fucking Rick. Let's go.
He looks funny to
Here we
me.
go. Jason Statham as the beekeeper. Here we go. He's like, all right. Hold on, wait for it. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Okay, Jason Statham as the beekeeper. Here we go. As a Christmas carol, he is the caroler. Jason Statham as the caroler. Here we go. Jason Statham as the caroler. Yes, here we go. And here we go. Good Lord. Here we go, watch this. Jason Statham as the caroler. Here we go. Watch this.
I have no idea what he's talking about.
He was talking about he was doing an impression of Jason Statham, but he never really gets into it. And these people are talking over his set, like
no respect.
Yeah, saying he's not funny though.
They remind me of the Barts I got. Because
he's normally pretty damn funny.
Oh wow,
that was what I was about to ask. Is he like a funny guy? On the
Yeah,
regular?
normally he's funny.
All right.
But it seemed like he was drinking a little bit. It was repeating the joke, or he just did not give a goddamn.
Well, you can't blame him, man. Comedy clubs and alcohol, they go together.
Well, it's like this, right? When you're doing comedy, people talking while you're doing the joke is fucked up. Like if you're going to a comedy club, don't talk over the comics by having a conversation with your peoples while they're doing the joke. That's disrespectful. In music, when we're doing shows, the music is pumping. So if someone's having a conversation, we can't hear it. But normally, most of the time, they're engaged because the music's got them going on. If you ain't getting down with the comic, instead of just like talking over their set and being disrespectful, just like slowly somehow walk out without being noticed and don't fuck up their set. Have respect for the art. Now, when they're drunk and, you know, maybe being disrespectful to the art form and maybe to the people for not being on their game, you know, I get it.
Right.
But still, you know, it's kind of stank when you hear people talking over someone's set like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If he wasn't funny, I get it. Just get up and roll.
Yeah.
Don't stay there and just talk over his set and try to clown him like for, you know, oh my God, he totally
Lucky
sucks
it wasn't
tonight.
no black folks.
He
They
is-
would have been on him. They would have been like, "Get off this stage, you whack my." No, I'm just kidding. I don't
Yo,
know.
have you seen both of you guys? Have you seen this new comedy show? It's called a roast. Like two people come up there and they roast.
each other. I've seen that.
And yeah, it's like some new. I mean, it's
Some of it was funny
corny.
when I
Some
seen
is
it, and
corny,
some of it
some
was
is-
corny. Yeah.
but
funny,
you know, it's
yeah.
like amateurs out the crowd
Thank you.
coming up there to
Right.
snap.
Whenever you get amateurs, that's when you get in trouble.
Yeah.
All right, let's check this out.
Guys, it's Ariana coming from you live again here at Dr. Greenthumb's LAX. We're located here at 5494 West Centinela. That's just 10 minutes away from the airport. We got a bunch of daily deals, rewards programs, 30% off for first-time patients, so definitely come and check us out. And back to you guys at the studio.
Ariana.
Word up. Check out our Dr. Greenthumb locations in California. Real quick, Motalada is Blaze Mota's ready-to-drink cannabis-infused michelada made with non-alcoholic Mexican lager, tomato, lime, and spices. No mix needed. 20 milligrams of THC per 16-ounce can and 50 milligrams of THC in the new Chichelada. It's Michi time. Salute to Cheech for popping this off. Yes, it's very nice. It tastes very good. And I don't say that about a lot of these infused drinks, man. It actually tastes really good. Blaze Mota is a line of cannabis products celebrating the proud traditions. Let me do that again. Blaze Mota is a line of cannabis products celebrating the proud tradition of Chicano culture that have shaped our great city of Los Angeles. Blaze Mota es hecho en Los Angeles for the world to enjoy.
Yep. And if you want to try out some Motalada, this Friday, Beats and Beer, we're doing it at the Real Room.
Nice.
We're going to be giving them out, so it's going to be nice.
It's going to be nice. Real quick, before we go into submissions, I saw something that caught my eye right here. I saw it on the news, crazy. And in Peru, these two truck drivers were rolling down a mountainside, and out of nowhere, the boulders came down the mountain and destroyed the trucks. These two drivers are lucky as hell to be alive. Look at this shit right here.
Wow.
Look at that.
Oh my God. Damn. Those are boulders.
Boulders, bro.
Oh my God.
Look at that. It like destroyed the road right there. You see that? Homie's trying to back up to avoid the fall, but like,
Oh, not like that.
he saw his homie go down. He's like, oh, look at how it destroyed the road.
Fuck your couch.
The force that came down with, dog, destroyed the road.
Yeah. Oof. 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 Oof.
I don't want to be driving along no mountainside in Peru, man. You ain't gonna catch me doing it. Not with this type of shit happening. Oh my God. They both got lucky, bro.
Almost looks like somebody pushed these boulders.
I don't know if anyone's as strong. You would have to have like 100 motherfuckers push that boulder. I mean, and it's a couple of them. It's not just like one boulder, you know. Maybe if you got some sort of leverage to push forward, but hey, you never know. Might be some assholes
Motherfuckers
up
is
there, and like we're going
laughing up there
Yeah.
in the mountains. Like, we got them.
But what if they killed somebody? They destroyed that truck.
Could have been a baby on there or something, man.
Yeah.
What's wrong with y'all?
Like, that looks like something you would see in the movie right there.
Yeah.
That boulder smash in the road.
And the driver survived. That's even crazier.
Both drivers.
Yo,
The
what
driver in that
happened? What would
first
you-
one, the driver of the first one got lucky enough to where it hit the middle of the center of his truck as opposed to hitting the cab.
Yeah.
But the second truck, he got hit like right on the nose.
B. What happened if that was like a Universal Studio tram?
Or
You
what
were
if
the
it
one
was a
from the
tour
back?
bus?
Oh, shit.
Man, that would have cut the tour bus in half, bro.
Shit. You over here taking a nap in the bay. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
What?
Oh.
You ain't waking up.
You might wake up naked.
Nah.
Tossed in the forest somewhere.
If you're lucky.
The dark side.
If you're lucky. 'Cause, I mean, that's a big ass boulder. Chances are you're done. You're lucky if you got ejected.
Yeah.
And lived.
Might wake up with wings.
Hopefully didn't hit a tree. You know what I'm saying? Crazy. All right. Let us now get into submissions.
Time.
And don't worry, we got Snacks repping Sendog today.
Yep.
Word.
Totally rep.
So
looks cold.
It looks cold, you're saying.
So cold.
I was going to show you this, B. Did you guys see the Tesla Cybertruck at the Hollywood Beverly Hotel?
Yeah, I saw that last night on Stank-Ass.
I love that truck, man.
Stank-Ass shows me all this news.
Oh, that's crazy.
What did Elon Musk made a comment about this, right? What did he say? You know this thing is faster than a 911 Porsche?
Electric?
Yeah, that electric truck right there.
Of course it is.
A 911, dog. A 911 Porsche is a fast car.
Yeah.
That truck goes that fast.
Well, look what happened.
Look what happened when you lose control, baby. Palapinga.
But it still looks good.
Well, it took significant damage. That wheel, the wheels are totally screwed. Look. And it hit the Beverly Hills Hotel sign right there. They got to replace the poles there, too.
Was dude drinking or something?
They didn't say. They thought it was a valet who lost control, but it turns out it wasn't a valet.
Right off of Sunset. Look at that. Oof.
Por pendejadas is what they say.
Yeah, man. Stick to your regular cars, man.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Well, I
you
mean,
don't need to go that fast. Nobody needs to go that fast.
But somebody would have did that in a fast car that wasn't electric. Plenty of people crashed flipped their Ferraris and Lambos in Hollywood Hills. Sam Kinison used to own a Ferrari, and he was, driving fast in the Hollywood Hills and flipped it up there. Now, you didn't have like the paparazzi up your ass back then, but yeah, I mean, people just drive reckless, it's stupid. It doesn't matter if it's electric or gas, idiots will be idiots.
You pretty much put it on the dot. Elon Musk said Cybertruck is faster than a Porsche 911, but looks like a truck. So perhaps the valet wasn't expecting so much acceleration.
But it turns out it wasn't the valet.
Yep.
He made that statement when everybody thought a valet did it. But it could be anybody. It didn't have to be the valet. It could have been the actual owner of the truck. Just, they heard how powerful it was, but they never actually stepped on it until that point.
Right.
And lost control.
They should have a shift where you could shift into monster control or just be normal. So the pedal's not that sensitive. You understand? Like,
yeah, I think some of them do have some sort of like
switchy
tension.
Yeah.
How much you put it down. I don't know. But like if you step on them, they go, boy. It ain't like a gas car where it takes a minute for the momentum to build. It builds fast.
Yep.
The torque is
0
crazy.
to 100.
Yeah. True that.
We got Jason saying his mom stopped over, dropped off a biscuit, and having a little coffee with her as well.
Coffee and a biscuit. A coffee.
Nice.
It looks like to me in the coffee that there's like MCT oil or something in there.
He could be doing that.
Yep, I do it. You know what I'm saying?
Does that affect the taste at all or not?
No, you get the one that doesn't taste like anything, and it's good for your metabolism. Stimulates like shit in the brain cells and the blood in the brain and all that.
Good heart flow.
It's a good dietary thing.
Oh yeah.
And let's see, we got a K up in here saying, "Yo guys, trying to eat healthy."
You should.
Yep.
That's good.
Yes.
That looks pretty damn healthy to me, Mike.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, I like that, man. She puts a little cilantro sauce on that for me. Yeah, that's nice.
Well done.
We got Mike up in here saying he's high and hungry, having some healthy chicken and rice like grandma, just how she used to make it.
That looks good. I can't tell what it is, but it looks good.
That looks good.
Bring it.
All right.
Eat that food, Sonny.
We got a Mizzle 10. Let's see if I get this right. He's saying the wifey and I made caldo de fideo y pollo this past weekend.
That looks good.
That was decent. Caldo de fideo y pollo.
Caldo de fideo y pollo.
Fideo.
Fideo.
Almost like you're saying a TH, but it's a D. Fideo.
Oh, fideo.
There you go.
Like
Hey!
menu. Like menudo.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. There we go.
Fidel Castro.
Fidel Castro. Only less.
Caldo de fideo y pollo.
Fideo, yeah. Don't be too hard on the Fideo.
Jeffro saying this is cold weather food.
Yeah, this hangover.
It is.
It's hangover.
That's hangover food, yes. If you got a hangover, this does it.
Oh, yeah.
You'll get back into shape.
Menudo, too. Or, as Bolton used to previously say, menudo.
We got the Inner Realms from the Be Real TV website saying the my wife made some fire, salt, and pepper shrimp.
Oh, yes.
Sorry, Les. I know UNC minus don't get down with this, but looks good to me.
You guys don't like shrimp?
Nah, not really. And not that I don't like it. I just can't fuck with it.
C minus is allergic to it, so that's why he don't have it.
Okay,
it's not that he don't like it. He has to not like it so that he don't have it.
Got it.
Because he's allergic to it.
I hear you. Okay. Man, it looks good.
I will take his portion. Next.
Yes.
We got Chev in here from the Be Real TV website saying I was outside smoking and I spotted this radioactive spider.
Look at that.
How you doing?
Mm-hmm. That spider put in work. Look at how nice that web is.
Nature's phenomenons.
Nature's artists. It's a work of art to catch food.
Beautiful.
You know what I mean? This is where I'm going to catch my food at. I hope you think it's beautiful.
Have you ever thought about like a little insect like that? Like what's inside that's making this thing alive? Like it's crazy, B.
Yeah.
It's deep.
Deep.
Creative. Yeah.
Did you ever see that the picture of like I think NASA or someone did that experiment with spiders and their webs and what drugs they were on?
Yeah. Sleeping pills. Wow. Caffeine is like too wrapped up to finish. Marijuana is like, oh my God, what am I doing? Sleeping pills done. Oh, normal web is LSD is the crazy one. Caffeine, boy. I was reading them wrong at first, and then I'm looking at them and like caffeine is like crazy. Look at that shit.
Look at the benzodrine one is fucking. Yo, look at that. Looks like Tempest.
Yeah. Like it seems like caffeine is the one that fucks them up the most.
Yeah.
I mean, with the LSD, it's incomplete, right? And with marijuana, it's almost there, but not quite. Sleeping pills, they're like, they did like some foundationary work, but said, fuck it. Caffeine, so erratic, they didn't know where the fuck they were starting.
Wow.
And benzodrine, well, don't even know what that is.
I don't do drugs.
That's crazy. That's crazy though, but that you could just see the effects on them
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah, a lot of people say that. I don't do drugs, but they'll drink caffeine and drink all these other things and eat foods with certain things. That's worse than drugs.
Yeah. Yeah, this
It's like drugs. It's still killing
imagine,
you.
yeah.
You know?
The caffeine seemed like it was like so erratic that the spider didn't know where the hell to start. Right? Like you could see in all the other ones, right? There's a center where it starts, the first hoop there, right? Like even the LSD, even the marijuana, the Benzedrine.
Caffeine is like cocaine.
But the caffeine, like you don't see the beginning, that beginning circle.
The foundation, the start.
Yeah.
You don't see the start, right?
Bustelo.
It seems like caffeine fucks them up the most. All right. Next.
All right, this next one. You were talking about this movie the other day. I think we got Donnie up in here saying, I think this was the show Be Real was thinking of during yesterday's show. I watched this and was amazed by some Japanese shows as a little kid in the mid-'70s.
Space Giants. No, that wasn't it.
Looks crazy.
Bring it.
That definitely wasn't it. Wasn't the show I was talking about. There was a giant robot, but this wasn't it. The master of Giant Robot was Johnny Sacco.
Yeah.
He was a kid that jumped in the robot to control the robot.
You have to watch.
With the watch, yeah. Yeah. That's a different series right there.
I used to watch that all the time.
Yeah.
Johnny Sacco.
Remember Johnny Sacco?
Like that name.
They made like a giant robot, like an actual movie. Two giant robot. Do you remember that?
Ultraman. Ultraman and
there was Ultraman 2, but I'm saying giant robot. There was actually a movie.
Giant robot. They did.
And he flies into space to take another creature out.
Yeah.
Like there was a creature that came out, and he had to fight it, and then he flew to space to blow it up out there. And Johnny Sacco was crying while giant robot was flying to space to die with the other monster it was taking out there to like take off of Earth.
Is this like the TV show you're talking about?
Yes, that's it right there.
That's it.
Johnny Sacco, it is flying robot, but at that time he was known as Giant Robot.
Yeah, giant robot.
Awesome.
He communicated with the robot with his watch. Right?
Kick ass, man. It was dope. Yeah, because it just flipped up and then it had like a little mic right there, and you just you control the,
Yeah.
real MIT nerdy dope movie stuff, man. Good stuff, man.
And the robot only listened to the kid.
Yeah.
Didn't listen to nobody else.
It's just crazy how a kid could have that much. We saw that, man. It just a kid could have that much power controlling a whole robot that big. You know what I mean?
Kids do have more powers.
Oh, than
adults.
Now,
Adults.
yeah.
We've been through the system already, brainwashed. These kids is just brand new. Like they come in with full powers.
Yeah, like superpowers,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
All right.
We got Young Stu saying an iconic photo of Be Real and Big Duke.
Ooh.
Yep.
Be with the fro.
Got the fro, B. I like the fro, man.
Word.
Look at that, all natural.
We had some dope jerseys back in the day, man. I got to tell you, I wish I could find some of them. I have a couple of them, but I think I gave a lot of mine out to fans and shit after tours and stuff instead of keeping them. I would imagine Sendog has every goddamn jersey we ever made. We had Psycho Realm jerseys. Also, we had Soul Assassin jerseys. I mean, we had it ripping for a minute with that shit.
Sick jacking.
So
We got a Midget Mike saying, right around the corner from me, a 12-year-old boy was shot and killed. Someone fired shots into the apartment last night.
Horrible,
saying,
man.
damn shame.
There's some cowardly son of a bitches out there that would do that.
Yeah, that's
no soul, man.
That's that bull.
Yeah, some of these young bucks be on some cowardly shit these days, man. There's a lot of crap happening here in Los Angeles with shit like that. Man. Yeah.
Gotta get out the hood, man.
I tell you, once this if this new district attorney comes in, those boys are gonna be in trouble.
Yep. That's crazy. Crazy.
They better hope Gascon wins, because he ain't gonna do shit. You know, he's gonna sit on his hands with certain things. That's why people are mad right now at all the crimes that are happening here in Southern California, because like some of the things that changed in our laws, you know, have empowered some of these little dudes that pay attention to that shit. Because before, kids on the street didn't pay attention to legislation or any things like that as it related to what was going on in states. But you have smarter kids these days that are like, okay, well, if I do this crime, they're gonna kick me right out. It ain't gonna be no bail shit. I'm like
30-day
like
crime.
so GTAs,
Right, like a 30-day
like you
crime.
could like go steal a car, they catch you, they're gonna kick you right out. You can go steal another car, they're gonna kick if they catch you, they're gonna kick you right out again.
They're doing their homework.
So they're doing their homework, which is what it is, right? What homie has in place is something that was supposed to be a good thing for people that didn't have money, that could possibly lose their job for being in jail for some, you know, some petty shit, but don't got the money to bail out or defend themselves. So he tried to equal that with this no bail shit, but it's not working the way that anyone anticipated, because a lot of these dudes do their homework and they know, okay, well, if I go take X amount out of this store, they're going to let me go.
Slap in the hand.
Yeah. And so, you know, again, that part got to be fixed. We'll see what happens, but yeah.
Have you seen dude that ran in the Apple store and started ripping phones off?
I saw
You saw that? Yo,
everyone was just
everybody's
looking like,
just standing there.
everyone just
and he's
standing there like
he ripped the whole thing and just ran across the street in his car and took off.
Yeah.
Oh man,
crazy.
We got Tap Out. He's just saying, time to get funky. Got all the funky field tips in the ashtray.
Word.
Oh, I like. Yeah, that's the one I always wanted. That one, the striped one down there, man. It looks like a candy.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's funked up.
Yeah, that's nice.
We got a Xanad up in here showing off the Soul Assassin's drawing.
Oh, that's dope.
That's dope.
Oh yeah.
I like the brim flipped up. Yeah, that's hard. That's hard. That's hard. That's horde.
It's horde.
I like the shirt.
Yeah, the shirt's dope too. Yeah.
Horde.
And then we got Kayla up in here with a little light therapy with the girls.
Yeah.
Got some Bruce Banner, Otto, and some Cherry Diesel.
All right.
Girls look good.
Hey, ladies.
Stay on it.
Funky.
Well done.
Oh, we got J-Max C. He's showing off new Smith & Wesson track dropped like 2 weeks ago. He's saying it's straight fire. Wave these legends to the table.
Yeah.
In Weston, yeah, we got to have them up here,
Come
man.
on, go Brooklyn. Hell yeah.
They were always dope.
Always.
I got to get Buckshot up here too, man.
Tech and Steel, yeah.
Black Moon.
Yeah, Black Moon.
Evil D too.
Thank you, Mr. Wall, Evil D. I love them all. Yeah, those dudes, forget it, man. Man.
We got STL saying, shout to the legend, the icon Sting on an amazing 40-year wrestling career.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Yeah, he's been doing it a long time.
To all the wrestling fans, yeah.
Saying that's his second favorite wrestler, right behind The Undertaker.
Sting was the man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's scary.
I know a lot of people would dress up as him for Halloween.
Oh, that's dope.
What I didn't like is when Sting came back and he started trying to like look like the Crow. Like there was a time in his career where, you know, he tried to adjust his look, and he came back looking like dude from The Crow. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
Brandon Lee.
I like The Crow,
Rest in
man.
peace.
One of my favorite movies.
He had the long jacket, the long
Good
leather
movie,
jacket,
B.
and the hair down like.
Yes.
Sting came back with that look, and that right there kind of like, I was like, no, that ain't it, Sting. Sorry. You can't be biting Brandon Lee's look because he's dead, bro. That ain't it.
You're talking this Sting right here?
That Sting. And when you saw the way he dressed in this form of Sting, it was much like the Crow. It was, you know,
It looks ominous.
obvious bite.
Right. Ominous, right. Dark.
But he was still dope. I mean, you know, I
Yeah.
still like Sting. I just didn't like that he did that.
Oh, that's dope picture right there.
Yeah, that's definitely Brandon Lee.
Yeah. Have you ever seen that movie, Bolton?
I don't think so.
Look it up real quick.
Yeah, treat yourself, man.
So it's called The Crow?
Yes, it's called The Crow.
1994?
Starring Brandon Lee. He died in this movie. And the funny thing is that there was a scene that was much like a scene in a Bruce Lee movie where the conspiracy within that movie was that like he was doing a scene where there was a gauntlet waiting for him of law enforcement with guns.
A Game of Death.
Yeah. Well, no.
What, no Game of Death?
This was in another movie, but they replay it in the Game of Death. Like they shot him and they were trying to kill him.
You're right.
And they
You're
fake his
absolutely-
death.
Yep.
They fake his death, right?
Man,
and
you're
so
good.
so they recreate this scene in The Crow. Well, they don't recreate the scene. They have a scene in The Crow where he's supposed to be getting shot, and because he has his powers, you know, he's unaffected by the bullets and all that shit. But unbeknownst to him, there was live rounds in one of those guns, and they shot him in that scene and killed him.
That's crazy.
While they're filming the movie.
That's insane.
And this was like a scene in one of his father's movies. And so people felt it was an inside job.
I mean, yeah.
And this is what he looked like?
Yeah. You tell me Sting didn't bite that look right there. Yep. You tell me that right now, and we are going to fight. Get your boxing gloves. I got them racked up in the lobby right now. But am I right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Or am I wrong? Am I right? Am I wrong?
No, you're right. Exactly right.
I don't
mind being wrong. But I saw that. Y'all saw that. I mean, if you could get both pictures and put them side by side, he totally snatched up The Crow. Which was dope for him. You know, hey, fine. People, you know, they liked The Crow. They associated with a Sting, and it was like, yeah, that's dope. I didn't really dig it, but it's just me. Anyway, next.
All right, so next up in here, we got a dollar bill, and he sent in a song submission.
All right.
Check this out.
Okay, look.
Yeah.
Look. So, I'm a sick, twisted individual, but I'm killing and making subliminals. I'm killing and willing, dealing, and I'm always kicking back with some homies, and we smoking good shit. And I'm feeling myself. I feel this shit. I pop a thiz with my homies. You know it's dope, and we smoking on the Doja, and we pouring those. I pour it up, and I'm drinking. I'm thinking I'm about to kick back with some homies, get into some trouble, and bet to spit that. Spit some real shit. It's about some crazy though. I kick back and blow O's like a crazy bro. Hey, but what I'm saying is crazy. I'm mentally spraying, and every time I get to spitting this, okay, look, I switch back, kill flows, and I switch back, then I spit that, and I kick back, roll a joint to the dome, and my homies always know I spit flows, so they try to get me on the mic. Girlie asks me every night, she tell me what you sipping on, I say Mike's Hard Ice, hey.
Nice. That was nice.
Yeah.
It's a dope guitar lick, and you know he has some bars.
Yeah. I like the little baby.
Got a
holding
baby
the guitars. That was cute.
Nice job, man.
Yeah, it was kind of funky.
Great job.
We got our boy Midget Mike with some AI art.
That looks really nice, Midget Mike.
Nice, Midget Mike. Big shout out, Midget Mike. Word up. Oh, yeah.
Very nice.
Dope.
That's cool, too.
Awesome.
I break rules.
Yeah, shout out to Midget Mike.
Yeah, Midget Mike. Doing your thing, bro.
Yes, indeed.
Highest show in the world.
Yo, what's up? We're Escape, and we was just rocking with the Dr. Greenthumb
Yes,
Show,
the highest show in the world.
Yeah, man, it's Jeezy World about to be on the Dr. Greenthumb Show, highest show in the world. You heard?
Dr. Greenthumb Show, man. You already know what it is.
What's up, y'all? It's Lil Cece. I'm on the Dr. Greenthumb Show, the highest show in the world.
What's happening? It's G Perico at the Dr. Greenthumb Show, the highest show in the world. Tune in right now.
Big shout out to Be Real TV from Jesse Borrego and Crucito. Los Vatos Locos forever.
That's right. Now we open up the doors to the Insane Asylum. That means y'all got a comment, question, shout out, suggestion. Let's go. Get the door.
Welcome to the Insane Asylum.
All right, let's do this. So when you were talking about the spider earlier, I saw somebody in the chat. I forgot who it was. They said a cocaine spider would be a Tubi movie.
Cocaine spider. Yeah, could be a Tubi movie. Yes, absolutely.
Bites your balls.
It does your coke. Does your coke, then bites your balls.
Bites your balls. Oh, that's double hit. Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Spins cocaine webs.
Hey, Tubi.
We got Utah Hawk saying hotel rooms are gross. They're full of germs and shit like that. That's what he's saying.
That's true.
How about you, B, on your going on tours and everything? You ever ran into some nasty hotel rooms?
Back in the early days, yes. And then once on a run in South America, we somehow, for some reason, let the promoter book our hotel. And when we walked in, nope, this ain't it. And, we checked out of that hotel immediately and went to another one. We were like, hell no.
Yeah.
There's a certain standard that you get to if you had any success in the game, right? But in the early days, when you got limited budget, you take what you can get that you can afford, and sometimes those hotels are the shitty ones. Sometimes you'll find good, clean ones for cheap, but you got to jump on those early, because if you don't, those are all booked up, and then you got to go to the shitty ones. I remember the one I went into, right? I get to my room, and there was the bed, right? And then there was a seating area. And on the seating area, on the main seat, there was a big ass stain, bro. It looked like
Mecco?
If I could be blunt and honest, it looked like a chick that was on her period sat on that. And they never fully got the stain out or cleaned it right. I was like, oh, hell no. I'm not going to touch shit in this room. Matter of fact, hey, coach, we're out of here. Find another hotel. We're gone. And this motherfucking promoter's paying for it because he put us in a shithole like this.
Pillows look yellow.
So what it looked like, it was blood or a discharge?
Well, no, it looked like it was a stain that had been there for a long ass time.
Oh.
But they never got it out.
Okay.
But it looked pretty bad.
Okay.
There was no way.
Maybe there was a murder there.
I don't know what it was.
I love that's a dark mind.
But we was getting the fuck out of there immediately. I think I sent a picture down to Aton and Trace or something. I
murdered the choach.
I sent a picture down to the group. I said, hey, check this out. And they're like, oh, I'm not even checking in my room. Anyway, I hope that answers your question.
We got Benny Rico asking, yo, B, when's the Fresno store opening?
I believe at the end of this month. If we don't have any if we don't have any pushback of dates due to the city or whatever, it should be at the end of this month.
He's saying, hope I can make the drive down.
Come on. Come on.
Bring it.
Come on down. You could do it.
Excellent.
Well, we got Paul in the super chat saying, yo, special request, B. Can you please cover War Pigs when you come to Detroit on April 23rd at the Fillmore?
That's a hell of a request.
That's a special request.
Well, because here's the thing. We used to do War Pigs back in the day. When we were rolling with the band, I had these guys learn it. They already knew it, but I had them really learn it so we could actually perform War Pigs by Black Sabbath in our set because we would go back and forth from the turntables to the instruments, And, you know, when we would do the instruments, we would tend to do remakes of our songs, but harder. But we would add like a cover in there. So the cover was always War Pigs by Black Sabbath.
I love Black
Sabbath. So maybe he saw that one time and is asking for it again, or maybe he heard about it and is asking for it again. We'll see. I cannot guarantee you with this.
Bring it.
We got Mr. White Folks saying, this is why this is my show. You guys are always chill and no negativity.
Yeah, man, we don't buy into that bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Happy campers over here.
Too many people do that, and look, their numbers might be better, and they go viral. But like I could live with myself. I could look in the mirror and knowing I didn't cause anybody no fuck shit when they came here. You know what I mean? Because I don't do that. I'm an artist like Doobie and lesser artists. I would not do that to another artist. Bring them in here and talk some controversial shit. Unless they brought it to me and was talking to me about it openly, I'm not going to open that box, because I'm not thirsty for this viral shit.
Like that story's been told. We're trying to look for other stories.
Hey, would we like to see our numbers bigger? Hell yeah. But we know that YouTube has a little bit to do with that, but I'm never going to work an angle like that to go viral. That's just not who we are as a squad. It's not who I am as a person. So we focus on the positive. You know what I mean? That's how we do on the highest show in the world.
All day, every day.
Gotta keep the energy high.
Yeah.
We got Roger saying, Ice-T quote, Run DMC kept rap alive when rap was about to take a dive.
Yeah.
That's
right.
I don't think that's wrong.
Yeah, man.
It was going in a different direction. And Run DMC showed something that no one's seen or heard before.
Like, you got to remember, before Run DMC was Africa Bambaataa and the Planet Rock. And that was slowly dying. That was already slowly dying, like towards the end. And then Run DMC, wow, sucker MCs. And it just blew up again. Like hip-hop.
They brought a whole different dynamic into how they actually... their cadences, because if you listen to a lot of the old school first generation rappers, it's a certain flow, a lot of storytelling, celebration, stuff like that. Not a lot of expletives or gangster type shit. Definitely life stuff, you know what I mean? But it's a certain flow. And when Run DMC hit, their flow was nothing like the guys that influenced them. It was completely different. You couldn't compare it to any of the generation ones. You know what I mean? It was dope in its own way, and that's what carved out this whole shit for us. Because, as dope as some of that first generation shit was, it wasn't cutting through to the mainstream in the way that Run DMC did.
Yeah, like Sugar Hill broke the door in, but they was rapping easy shit. Like Run DMC was the first ones to start.
That was more a disco funk sound.
They didn't sound like they was from Sesame Street. They used real words that we heard in the streets.
Yeah, and the beats was tough. And everything was.
Thank you. It was
just
different.
crazy.
It was up. It was more like an upgrade. You know what I'm saying? Like B's right. Run DMC, when they do their stuff, it's always phenomenal. It's always big. Even with Pete Rock, everything was. Even when when Tretch was with them. You know what I'm saying? Run always did everything to the letter, everything to every letter, man. I mean, beautiful.
And like we were saying earlier about Jam Master Jay, like he's the first one to start bringing scratching and breaks and break beats and all that into the game. Like
into the recording.
Yeah.
Into the recording he was doing that.
Like nobody was doing that.
Yeah, they broke it open. All right.
We got a Lit Dad Broski saying, yo, big shout to Son Doobie giving us the word up.
Nah, what's up, you guys, man. Just thank you, man. You guys, I love when you guys talk, about hip hop. I could talk about hip hop
all day, B.
Yeah, man. We love hip hop, man.
We got C- and Panda rating us on Twitch.
Word, C-Meezy.
Salute. Hey, real quick, the thing, you guys probably don't remember is that when we did the Industry Insider magazine cover.
Oh, yeah.
Where all of us, we were in New York. Some of us flew out to New York to do that shit. It was you guys, us, Psycho Realm, Kid Frost, Mello, Fat Joe, Pun, Delinquent Habits.
Man,
We was there too.
Yeah, weren't they there?
I'm thinking, Les. I know.
Yeah, it was in New York.
It was in New York.
So you guys probably had to be there because most of the other groups were from New York. There was only, well, no, there was half of us were from L.A. and half was
Tony
New York.
Touch was there.
Tony Touch was there.
Tony Touch was there. That's it. There you
The
go.
cover exists somewhere. Here it is. Are you guys in there?
Let me see.
I thought you guys were in there.
Nah, I don't think we was there.
Okay.
Maybe not. Shit, I thought you guys were in there. This was a crazy cover at the time.
Psycho Round, Cuban Links. It was crazy. Big fun.
Yeah. I think, you know what? I think they were trying to get you guys maybe, but you guys were on the road.
Something, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
they were trying to get every Latin that was in hip hop like popping off there. And you guys were definitely out by this time, for sure, right?
Yeah, of course.
So I think you guys were on tour. Because they definitely meant to have you guys up in there. But it was crazy. This was like the first cover that, Latinos were featured like.
There's another one too with Duke is in the front. I don't know if these guys.
Yeah, they're two different pictures, but that was the actual.
But that was the actual one.
The actual magazine cover.
You're talking about this one right here?
Oh yeah, okay. Yep, that was it right there. Yeah. So we had fun, man. It was cool hanging out, man.
I got to tell you, it was hard for Pun to get around, bro. Like they had to do it in spurts. Yeah. Like, they had to take the picture, then they had to give him like a minute to sit down for a second, and then get back up and take the next one.
And that was early Pun.
Yeah.
Like we knew Pun at the end, and that was like really like he'll walk a hallway, like a little hallway, and be exhausted by the end of the little walk.
No, when Pun was around you, you knew, man. It was just, I just love the love him and Cuban used to give us. And
I thought Mello was in this too.
I thought Mello was in this
I thought
too.
he was,
I was looking.
But I guess he wasn't shit. I thought he was in that. He might have been on the road.
He should have been in that.
He should have been on that.
Yeah.
He should have been one of the first. Like if they had Frost in there, they should have definitely had Mello.
Yeah.
Hey man, salute Mello for being one of the first Spanglish rappers.
That's right.
Put it on the map early, and
he opened the door for a lot of Latinos that were like, like us.
Yeah.
Like the the Afro Latinos. They made a lot of doors open. I mean, a lot of people don't say it, but that is the seed that eventually grows into reggaeton and the rest.
Yeah. I mean, if you listen to Beatnuts, we always incorporated Latino words, Spanish words, and always saying things,
When Mello had those gazelles, man, he had these gazelles. He had the baby blue pink ones, man. I've always wanted those, and the rock and roller ones, man. And he rocked those with the flat top and forget it, man.
Definitely had a steez about him. All right,
forget about.
Yeah,
he still do.
Yeah, I love Mello, man.
We should have called him to the table.
It's cool.
Today.
Word up.
We should have brought his ass to the legend
table.
Been here.
Yeah, word up, Mello. Love you, brother.
All right.
And we got let's see here. We got Rip Flawless saying, I remember the first time I heard Night of the Living Basshead. Man, college radio is an unspoken hero for hip hop.
That was one of my favorite Public Enemy songs, man.
Yeah.
Here it is.
No video.
Bam.
That song makes you want to just knock everything out the way.
Yeah.
Push shit and kick it and bang it.
Yeah, that is one of my most favorite Public Enemy songs, even with the video.
The video was classic.
Was classic.
I forgot dude's name from BET. He was like the dude with the tie. Yeah, we got the beeper tie.
Was it Chris
Remember
Thomas?
That?
Remember?
Chris Thomas.
Chris Thomas.
Yo, beeper tie.
He was dope. Remember?
Yeah.
He was like the mayor, but yeah. That was dope, man. Heck yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
That was a dope song, man.
The video, you know what? The video was just like their albums.
Yeah.
It would just cut into different
Other
stories.
Yep, into other stories.
And they would just do that, like go into a news scene. Hey, we're here with Flavor Flav.
Yeah, Public Enemy videos were dope. That was one of the dopest ones.
Yeah.
All right.
I was going to say, is this the one you're talking about right here?
Yes.
Yeah. See, like they'll be doing the news shit and then Chuck Deal bust out.
You know what's crazy is that they both used to wear clocks on their neck, and then
it was just Flavor at the moment.
And then Flav
Yeah.
takes it over by himself.
Yeah.
Because there was a short time Chuck wore it too.
Yeah, Chuck did the stopwatch, and then he did the big clock.
The big
and then
stopwatch,
stopped.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, like Flavor said, like they always clocking.
Yeah, word.
Stay clocking.
Word up, yo.
We got Mike the Ripper saying, I caught Spider-Man jerking off in a booth to a Wonder Woman comic and said, if your soul loves the sun, money rock on. Giving us hashtag Brothers Doobie.
Yeah,
That's
man.
hilarious.
I got inspired. These guys had just finished their album, and like I said, man, when you hang with B and Everlast and all these dudes, man, they opened my imagination up, and I always wanted to come to the table and make sure whatever I brung was gold. So, yeah, man, that's it. Or thank you guys, man. Word up, which Doobie you be? Yeah, and Brothers Doobie. Yeah.
Yeah.
We got let's see here. We got Mars Fu saying I had absinthe and I had no hangover and it kept me going like I wasn't getting drunk.
You probably drunk the right amount. I hear it's good. It's just you don't want to be overdoing it. All right.
We got Jesus up in here saying, what if you accidentally find out your kink is scorpion stings to the testes?
Yeah, nah.
Wow.
I don't think I would find that exciting or pleasurable at all. But, there are some masochistic motherfuckers that might love that.
Wow,
I love my nads getting stung by scorpions. Do it every weekend. Go to the desert.
Don't pay too much. Don't pay too
Tea
much.
bags.
Scorpion tea bags.
Scorpion tea bags.
Sounds crazy. No thanks. All right.
We got a STL Batman saying, rumor has it the Cybertruck driver was listening to Tracy Chapman when they wrecked.
Wow.
Nice.
See, it can be.
You got a fast
can
car.
be blasting that music, B. That shit is crazy.
Tracy Chapman.
Yeah, man.
Who
Tracy
thought? Man, I love
Chapman.
Tracy Chapman. Heck yeah.
He's got a fast car. You know what I'm saying?
And next up in here, we got Flo. He's saying, my youngest son came over for dinner on Sunday night. We ate, and then we were just hanging out, smoking and bullshitting. He had never tried RSO before, and I told him I got you. I went to the dispensary around the corner, and I got a syringe. To make a long story short, I made him 3 pills. He took one before he left 8 p.m. I texted him around 10:30, and he said nothing. Didn't end up hearing from him until 10:30 a.m. then the next day on Monday. He said he thinks it was the highest he's ever been.
Wow.
He's not thinking. It actually was the highest he's ever been.
Because when it hits, it hits.
Man, when it hits.
We've heard this story so many times. We've lived it. We've talked about it. And then others have given their testimony. It's real.
I'm used to the head throbbing now. I like that. The RSO, and it gives you a little head throb because, when you're high, but it gives you, at least you feel something that, just like, oh man, it just feeds. Yeah, good stuff.
I thought that was a new porn term you learned. Head throb.
Yeah, no. You
the head throbber.
Give me a head throb right now.
The head throbber.
RSO, baby.
She's head throbbing me right now.
Oh, RSO.
All right, next.
And the last one so far, we got Funky Doobie saying, Yo, B, you mentioned Mellow Man Ace. I remember the song The World Is Yours on the Scarface video game.
Yeah. They asked me to make a song for it. So I used The World Is Yours, and then I used a sample from the movie that they got cleared for me, which was dope. And we attacked the vocals as a story point where one guy is Tony, one guy is Manolo. And we flipped the song like that. It was actually pretty dope. Mello did his thing on that.
Oh. Heck yeah.
And we got a Dollar Billy saying, Yo, B, please get Nick Swardson on the show.
I've been trying. Busy guy, but I'm going to try again.
And that seems to be it so far.
Yeah, word. Because, we got love for Nick. He's, a friend. Guys, did you know on this day in 1956, Frank Sinatra released Songs for Swingin' Lovers, his 10th studio album. The chairman of the board, COB, CEO. This guy was pulling strings, bro.
I love when he sings New York. New York.
New York.
Hey, you got that tone there, buddy.
Let's hear that again.
You might be able to get it.
No.
So you got the thing is he started real low and then he ramped up to it.
Yeah.
He was the king of that shit. Like his inflections, the way like he can go in and out from low to high and dramatic and to soft, man. I mean, it's
Fly me to the moon.
Oh, I love when he does Fly Me to
yeah, he knew how to create a vibe, man. Rest in peace to him.
Get him in the mix show.
It's
Who, Frank?
Yeah.
I have to figure out how I would do that.
You gotta
but-
get his kids, his son, somebody.
Nah, they don't.
Bring it.
Does he have any kids?
Yes, he has Nancy Sinatra, and who's the daughter, and Frank Sinatra Jr. I don't know which is older. I think maybe Nancy's older, but yeah, Nancy did the song "Boots Made for Walking."
Man, that's a good one. That's a good one. We need Nancy up here.
Or
I like that song.
Yeah, he has 3 children: Frank, Nancy, and Tina.
I did never hear about Tina, but yeah. Who's the youngest? Is it Tina?
Let me check here. Go to the next one. Let me look that one up.
Go to the next one. All right. Did you know? 1963, Grand Wizard Theodore was born. Happy birthday to the legend.
Grand Wizard Theodore, forget it. Yeah.
Another one who made people want to DJ because he was so goddamn dope.
The best.
And he invented the needle dropping where he would loop the beat with one needle, just keep picking the needle up and dropping it.
You know
on the
how
loop,
hard
like
that
boom,
is?
boom, and looping
Yo,
on
son,
beat
you know how
too.
hard that is?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Word. Hey, come on, man. I mean, the only person next to that I've ever seen that could do that is Muggs. Muggs would needle drop like nothing. Remember on the DMC?
Yeah, a lot of DJs got into the needle drop, but that came from him.
Yeah, that's Grand Wizard Theodore. That all came from, Theodore. Forget it. Grand Wiz was forget it. Amazing.
He was just looping shit, one needle, bang,
Yeah.
bang, bang.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Grand Wizard Theodore, forget it.
You have to have like some serious, like, you know.
I mean, I tried it a few times, and I think the key is you don't want to.
You don't move too much.
Yeah, you don't. You're just going up and down with the needle. Bah,
Your hand got to be steady.
bah, you know, like once you move a little bit, you.
Yeah, your hand got to be really steady for that shit. You could train your hand to do that, but it takes a minute. And he was doing that early.
Yeah.
Did you know? In 1963, on this day, Patsy Cline passed away in a plane crash. Legendary country singer Patsy Cline.
Rest in peace, man. Wow.
Did you know? On this day in 1982, John Belushi passed away from an overdose. Lost a comedic legend here. Partying too hard with
funny
with my man Robin Williams. They're partying hard that night. Did you know? On this day in 1991, De La Soul dropped the single, a roller skating jam called Saturdays.
Saturday. Big shout out to De La Soul, man. Amazing hip hop group, man. Phenomenal. Always.
Yeah, yeah.
That was a dope song too.
Yeah.
Big song.
Yeah, it was big.
Big.
Oh yeah.
And salute to my brothers.
No doubt.
And rest in peace to Dave.
Dovey.
Sir.
Maceo.
Did you know? On this day in 1991, Ed O.G. and the Bulldogs dropped Life of a Kid in the Ghetto.
Wow.
Ed O.G. was dope. I don't know
Love
how
Ed O.G.
Like how he didn't make any more albums after that, or
He put Boston on the map.
he sure did.
Because nobody was Boston before that.
No.
Yeah, he was dope.
The Bulldogs were.
But I don't remember him putting out another one after that.
His biggest joint was I gotta have it.
I got to have it.
I gotta have it.
That was the joint. Son. That was the joint.
Yeah.
Did you know? On this day in 1992, DOS Effects dropped their first album, They Want Effects.
They Want Effects.
Another legendary album right there.
Amazing. Phenomenal.
They had bangers on that one.
Yeah. Books and Dre's. Yeah.
That's like one of the groups that like once in a while you get those groups that changes the game a little bit now.
Yeah.
So like they kind of changed the whole. They took it to the skibbity bitty 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 all that.
Yeah.
Tongue twisting.
They could only do the iggity biggity so long though, right? The first album was tight. It was genius.
Yeah.
The second album, they had some bangers, but they had to go away from that.
Yeah,
because
it got
eventually
a little
gets played out. Yeah.
My favorite is Pete Rock remix on Real Hip Hop. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a dope.
My favorite DOS Effects is Primo, the hip hop, the boom, boom. I forgot the name of it.
Doom, doom. That one? Doom.
It was something hip hop.
Okay, something hip hop.
Yeah.
They had so many dope jams, I gotta say, man. From the sewer, right?
To the hip to hop, that's effects with the real hip hop.
Oh, the other, the one that popped out, real bouncy.
Yeah, that's
like one of those banjo guitars. Yeah. Those were that was hard. Primo killed it on that. Yeah.
Primo.
Yeah, 5.
And Frank Sinatra's kids, it goes Nancy, then Frank Jr., then Tina.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Nancy.
And Nancy's still alive at 83.
Yeah.
I love Nancy.
She was doing all the things when she was up on game. She was like doing that show that I referenced a lot, Laughing. She was doing a lot of other TV appearances.
Yeah.
She probably got some good stories, man.
She was doing a lot of TV shows. I mean, she was Frank Sinatra's daughter, and she had a hit.
Yeah.
So, like, she was getting in everywhere she wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, she was good looking, too. So, you know, at the time, people were just they were fucking with her.
Why not?
Yeah. Nancy Sinatra, legend. She made her way. Word up. All right.
We got GDP Smoke up in here saying, salute to the Buddha Master and crew. I'm about to blaze up some Gemini. What are y'all smoking on today?
Something, what's it called? Lime something. Aton, what is it? Tell us in the chat room, son. And let us know. Shout it out right now.
Shout it in the chat.
Because he's the one that rolled it.
And he's also saying, Sick Jacket B just wanted to send a shout out all the way from Arizona.
Salute.
Arizona.
Much love.
How you doing?
Next in here, we got a Psycho Beta Beatdown saying, salute to the table, shout to Snacks, the Treehouse Crew, 5150, Kitchen Sink Crew. He's saying, Doobie, Psycho Les, and Be Real. Y'all help me manifest that. He's saying, a Real Psycho album cover main with a moment of ohms.
Yeah. And talking about the Real Psycho album, we got a banger, us three right here.
Don't do
3
that.
Musketeers.
Not ready for that.
All right, Callie Blaze has answered the strain question.
It says Tahitian Lime.
Yes. Thank you, Callie Blaze.
Excellent.
Shout out to Blaze. He's on it.
Yes.
Lime.
He'll be in tomorrow, I'm assuming.
And Psycho Beta Beatdown's asking for a moment of ohms.
Okay.
All right. You guys know how this works, yes?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hey, chill out, man. Thank you, Snacks.
Good
tones.
Good tones.
Good tones.
And we got Azteca saying Dune Part 2 is smashing the box office. So glad we're finally getting good sci-fi films again.
All right.
And not this Disney popcorn movies as usual.
Oh, I heard that real quick. I don't know how many more we got.
Oh, that seems to be it.
So, the daughter of Melanie Griffith and Don Johnson, what's her name? Dakota Griffin, I think her name is, or Dakota Johnson, sorry. She just did a Marvel movie that was like the multiverse, the Spider-Man thing, but she plays one of the female Spider. Madam Web. And apparently she was not happy with it. And she said she'll never do that shit again. And I believe it was a flop.
Well, I seen.
Is that? Look up that story. I know they were telling it on Stankass this morning. So.
Yeah, Fox News says Dakota Johnson not surprised. Let me go back here. Not surprised by Madame Web reviews. Sorry, the ad blocker keeps popping up, and she'll probably never do that again. Do anything like that again.
Yeah, in other words, no Marvel movies. She's going to just stick to like dramatic acting or comedy. But yeah, I don't know what they're doing wrong there. You know, they were hitting it with the Avengers, and then after that they just sort of I think it was after Endgame, it just all starts falling apart.
Well, what I think is when these movies are in production, they have a set, date that they want to put them out. And, sometimes, I don't know, all things considered and the circumstances that they go through, man, the film doesn't come out quite like what you think it'll probably come out as.
Yeah. Straight to Tubi.
Cocaine shark.
He took off the gloves on that one. I'm going to take off the gloves on this one, man.
Yeah, well, man, we're going to see it on Disney.
Cocaine
unless they decide, this is just so bad, we're not going to put it up.
Right, okay.
I doubt it, though, because they spent money on it, and it's out there, so they got to put it somewhere.
Yo, Tubi got every cocaine movie.
Of course, cocaine everything.
Whatever, anything with cocaine, it's Tubi.
Cocaine Frog coming out tomorrow. You got any more?
Yeah, we got Braggy B, and he's just giving us the salute and squeeze.
Salute.
Squeeze.
That seems to be it.
We want to thank everybody for, the interactions and the submissions. Keep them coming to brealtvcontest@gmail.com, and we will put them on. You know this. And, we will keep interacting with you because that's what this show is about. So just as long as you know when we're live, it's all about interaction. All right. We want to thank you for your time, love, and support and energy that you give us every day that we do this. You know what I mean? We do it for you, and we, have fun doing it together. So it's all a great energy. It's all about positivity here. All right. So spread that over anything else. All right. Les, got any shout outs?
Yeah, I want to shout out everybody hanging out with us, checking us out, tapping in. Dr. Greenthumb Squad, you know how we put it down, And also, if you're on the IG and you're not following me yet, go to the Psycho Les Official, or go to Psycho Les Beats and Beer or the Beat Nuts. And also, the website is thepsycholesshop.com. Hoodies, your hats, and get ready for the mix. Real Psycho.
Bolton.
Shout out the Insane Asylum. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to Ray, Morning Shot Films. Shout out to The Dominator. And we got B Movie Night tonight, hosted by Eric Bobo. That's going to be on Discord at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So to repeat that, we got B Movie Night with Eric Bobo, 7 p.m. in the Discord. I put it in the chat room, so check it out. What's up, Dewey?
I just want to give a big shout out to everybody. B, Psycho Les, Bobo, Blaze, Steph Tone, Aton, you, Bolt, Ray, Dom, everybody. Javi Lopez, Kenji, Dro. Just everybody, man. And I got some new material. If you guys want to check it out, it's Doobie and Dog on Spotify, all streaming platforms, and also got another joint called Dark Avenger on there. So check it out, man. Word up. Thank you guys once again.
With love and respect, thank you to the one and only Run DMC, and rest in peace, Jam Master Jay. Swallow that.
BeReal.tv